To finish our owls, we're going to use an oil pastel and black India technique. So to start this off, we're going to choose any colors that we want, and we're going to color right on top of the clay and try to cover up as much of it as we can. And it's okay if there's little white cracks coming through. The black India ink will fill that in later. I'm going to make sure I even color along the sides of my clay owl as well. I don't need to worry about the back, but I'm going to try to get the sides the best that I can. Now that our owl's been dipped in the India ink, you can see that all those white spaces are filled in with the black India ink, and it gives it a really cool effect. Now we're going to create the part that's going to help hang the owl. So we're going to choose 2 pipe cleaners, and if you want, you can twist them together to make a pattern. So to do that, I'm going to line up the 2 ends like this, and I'm just going to take one of the pieces and start to twist it around the other one. I'm just going to take my time and start working my way down the pipe cleaner. And at the very end, you're just going to make sure that that piece isn't sharp and sticking out. So I'm going to push it pretty tight against the edge. Same thing over here. And then if you want to, you can also use a couple beads to add on as you go. But to start us off, I'm first going to take one end of my pipe cleaner and fit it through one of the holes for the ears. I'm going to leave a little space on the end. So what I'm going to do is take these 2 pieces together, and I'm just going to twist around and around nice and tight. Make sure that really stays secure. And I don't want these pieces to be sharp, so I'm going to stick them in there. Now that makes a bit of a knot for one end. And here's when you are able to put on the beads. So this part, you can do a pattern. You don't have to do beads. You could do just a couple. Okay, so if I want to do a pattern, I'm just going to look at how many I have, and I'm going to put the same pattern on, but backwards this time. So I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to choose blue first this time. Blue, then purple. Okay. Now that I have these beads here, I'm just going to push them up so they're out of the way. And I'm going to take this end and stick it back through. And same as last time, I'm going to go ahead and just twist this piece together around this part here. Now I can push these down a little bit.